So the next thing you should know is what is the difference between a div and a span. So a div provides a block level element. Div block, div block. A span provides an inline element. And if we look at the source on this page again, so just right click it, choose view, page source, we can see that right here, there's a span, learn to code, right? Surrounded by a span. So we could then target, like say, in our CSS, anything that's inside a span, we want to format it a certain way. And if we actually search this page, Control F or Command F, span, right? There's actually a whole bunch of spans here, some with different classes. And so we could target those by those classes right there. But if we go back and we look at the page, right, where is learn to code, it's right there. And we can even right click this element and choose inspect element, and it opens up a different way of kind of seeing that code. And as you go over this code, you start to see how some of the different divisions here, and I know it could seem overwhelming. It's like, dang, there's a lot of code there. And again, this is just a tour. And when you get this, it'll be like, oh, totally all makes sense. So, this is neat because you can move your mouse over it and see some of the different block level elements, or what the different level elements do. So here we have H1, right? This H1 kind of encapsulates all that stuff, and it means that this is all of that right there. So a span element is an inline element. If I want to change just a little bit of code like that stuff right there, I could wrap it in a span, give it a class, target that class in CSS, and I can make this bright green. And it's inline because it's right in line with the line. It's right in line with the line, right? It's not like going to the next line, which is a block level element. All right, so that's what a span is, and that's what block versus inline is. And it took me a little bit of time when I was learning this to understand that. So I hope if it's taking you a little bit of time, don't worry about it. We're just on a tour. You're going to get all these skills as we start to use it and do the practice examples.